Hi, it's Jessie from Peachmanifesto and welcome to another video. In this one we are doing a sweater nail tutorial. I'm going to show you kind of the best tips and tricks. This was my first practice one and I really liked the matte metallic look, and so I thought I'd show you how I achieved that. I'm just going over the gel play. If you watched my other video with the gel play favorites, you will recognize these colors. This is pink champagne and the other one was golden nugget. So I'm just topping them with a matte top coat and I'm going in with the same product. I do like using a gel paint for this as I feel I have a lot more control, and I like the look over matte as well. It gives it a more textured or fabric feel. So after I wipe off the inhibition layer, I like to start at the very top by the cuticle. And the reason for this is if you don't start at the very top, you can end up with a really weird design. So I'm going to go down the whole length of the nail and I'm just doing these little dashes and I'm trying to keep them evenly spaced and even the same length. So this is kind of the easiest way I found to do this cable knit design. I really like it. I think it looks so good. You can make these like thicker if you like, but for now we're just laying them down just to kind of get our track put down. And we're gonna go down the full length of the nail. As you can see, I kind of spaced one out a little bit far to the edge and now I'm not quite center, but you can kind of fake it and make it look it's closer to center. And because it is a pointed nail, you can bring the design in a little bit and it still looks natural. So anyway, we have this, we're not curing it, we're just going back in and then we're going to join the line together. So we always keep that first dash open. That's not going to join to anything. And then we're just going to go along the side, the left side, and kind of make a little line over to the right. And we're just trying to make sure we use enough product just to give it a nice raised feel. This the gel play paints, especially the glitter, you can get a nice volume and height with the product. I like to make it nice and thick so it has that nice raised appearance. And yeah, we're just going along, and as you can see, the design is really coming together. You're really getting that good cable knit look. Sometimes if I feel like I don't have enough product, I will grab a little extra and almost string it along. So there's like a little bit of product in the end. There's a couple places where I show you that as well, but I thought I would mention it first so that you're prepared for it. And anyway, just making sure that these lines are nice and even and that they have the kind of volume that I'm looking for. Now you could go in and cure this now if you wanted, but because this is gel paint, you don't have to. It's not going to go anywhere unless you're really worried about you bumping it or your client bumping it. I wouldn't. So this is where I kind of string some of that gel along, and I've kind of laid down a line already, and I'm just letting my brush do the work with that first line because my brush is straight, right? And then I'm just going to go over that just to give it more volume. And I kind of just want to make sure I'm even on both sides. So that's why I kind of did that double check. Now I kind of went offside here. As you can see, I didn't make a straight line, but I'm just going to make it a little bit thicker and kind of even it out at the end. And just to make it look a little bit more even, kind of almost plays tricks with the eyes a little bit. And then I'm just going to do my little dashes along the side. I really feel like that completes it. And I'm trying to make them evenly spaced as possible. And my kind of trick for getting them even on the other side is getting my client to flip their hand. I do this to my clients a lot when I'm doing hand painted art. They really are fine with it. It's pretty easy. It's almost like they're giving you the finger. But it sometimes helps you get that perspective that you need, and then I'll flip them around as I need back to the normal and maybe even a little bit onto the side. And so that you could have the design complete like this. I think that would look really nice, but I like to have the raised part matte as well. So I'm just going in with the Gel Play Art powder, and this is basically like clear acrylic. You can just use clear acrylic, it's fine. It'll work just the same. It's just what I have on hand, so I'm going to use it. And I just like make sure that you cover the whole design. Really like look for any shiny spots, because you will notice a difference, and just pile it on there and make sure it's not absorbing it anymore, and just tap it off as you go. And you can really start to see where it's still shiny. Like I had that little shiny bit at the tip, and then after that you just cure it for double time, give it a really good scrub, and it has that beautiful texture where it's like metallic. I hope you like the design. This is the pink champagne, and I'm going to show you the side by side with the golden nugget. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned to the rest of my Vlogmas series, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.